If you're a single mom watching this, I want to talk to you for a moment, not as a motivational speaker, but as someone who has lived this life. Because there are nights when the house is finally quiet, the kids are asleep, and you sit there in the silence, staring at the wall, feeling more exhausted than you can explain. Not just physically tired, but emotionally tired. The kind of tired that makes you ask yourself, how much longer can I keep doing this? And if you've ever had that thought, I want you to know something right now. You are not weak. You are human. Being a single mother means carrying the weight of an entire world by yourself. This is the reality most people don't see. You wake up early, even when you barely slept. You get the kids ready. You rush to work. You worry about bills. You come home and cook. You help with homework. You try to be patient even when you're exhausted. And most days, there is no one standing next to you saying, I've got this today. People look at you and say, you're so strong. But what they don't see is how heavy that strength feels sometimes. Because strength doesn't mean you don't struggle. It means you keep going even when you're struggling. Let me be honest with you. There were nights I cried after my kids went to sleep. Not because I didn't love them, but because the pressure felt unbearable. The financial stress, the loneliness, the fear of messing things up. Sometimes I would sit there thinking, am I doing enough? Am I failing my children? Will they resent me one day for what I couldn't give them? Those thoughts can eat away at your confidence. But over time, I learned something that changed everything. And if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, this might help you too. Here are a few things that helped me survive single mom burnout. I called it practical survival lessons. Not perfectly, but honestly. 1. I stopped trying to be perfect. One of the biggest pressures single mothers face is the feeling that we have to be everything. Perfect parent, perfect provider, perfect home. But children don't need perfect mothers. They need present mothers. Some nights, dinner was simple. Some days, the house was messy. But my kids always knew one thing. Their mother loved them. And that mattered more than perfection. 2. I built small daily routines. When life feels chaotic, small routines create stability. For us, it was simple things. Dinner together, homework hour, a few minutes talking before bed. Those small routines gave my children security, even when life wasn't perfect. 3. I allowed my children to see my effort. I didn't hide every struggle from them. I showed them what hard work looks like. They saw me go to work tired. They saw me keep trying. And without realizing it, they learned something powerful: resilience. Children raised by strong mothers often become strong adults. 4. I asked for help when I needed it. This was one of the hardest lessons. Single moms often feel like we have to do everything alone. But sometimes strength means saying, I need help. Whether it's family, friends, or community, you don't have to carry the entire world by yourself. One day, something happened that changed my perspective and became the turning point for me. My child said something simple. They said, Mom, you work so hard for us. And in that moment, I realized something. Children notice more than we think. They might not understand everything today, but they see your sacrifice. They see your love. They see your effort. And those things shape who they become. One day, your children will grow up, and they will look back at their childhood. They might remember the small apartment. They might remember the struggles. But what they will remember most is the woman who never gave up on them, the woman who worked hard for them, the woman who loved them with everything she had. And if you keep showing them love, resilience, and faith, there's a very good chance they will grow into people who respect you, who honor you, and who one day say, Mom, everything I am today is because of you. I am here as one who have gone before you on this matter. Join me and many other women passing this phase of life which you did not bargain for. Write in the comment, love, so that other women who go through this phase will know that they're not alone, and together we can form a community of helpers. So if you're a single mom watching this right now, and you're exhausted, and you're overwhelmed, and you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, I want you to hear this. You are doing better than you think. And even on the days when you feel like you're barely holding everything together, you are still showing your children what real strength looks like. And that matters more than you may ever realize.